What's going on, guys? I'm Joel, and I'm going to be giving you a look into my car and what I've got done with it. So I've got a 2006 Mitsubishi Evo IX. Now I've had this car for about a year and a half, and I've done a few different bolt-ons on it in the time that I've had it, and it's currently sitting at around 360 wheel horsepower. But I'll give you a quick look as to all the different bolt-ons that I've done. So it's got a spooling up cop kit. I've got the 1000cc injectors. Those were bought used. They had been refurbished and everything. And I put those on when I got the tune done. I've also got the 4-bar map sensor. And I ended up taking out the boost controller and wiring in a GM boost controller, just because you can only get so much out of the OEM. But I also switched the car from the MAF sensor to the speed density, and I've got the ETS intake and short route intercooler piping. I've also got a 3-inch ETS intercooler on the front there, and a Cusco front mount brace. And one of the previous owners of this car ended up putting those carbon fiber inserts on there, so they've seen some better days. This is originally a Southern car, so it's got the holes from the front mount license plate, which kind of sucks, but eventually I'll get to getting that replaced. This car is by no means perfect, which means I've got more to do with it. I've also got the stock turbo down in there and the stock wastegate, so those eventually I'll be upgrading. I plan to do a full build on this. It'll take a little bit of time, but definitely in the works with that. I've also got the battery relocation to the trunk, so I used the Evo X distribution block, which that's pretty nice. It's got the fuses on the back here, so that if anything were to go wrong, it'd blow those and you wouldn't be frying anything. I've also did the quick release front bumper clip. I would suggest with that making sure your holes are in the right place first. I ended up having to drill around a little bit, so there's a little bit you can see where I had to move it around a little bit, but I've got a pretty decent fitment on that now. One of the previous owners put the Rota wheels on here, which look pretty nice with the car. The black on black and then the red Brembos in there. I plan to eventually replace those as well. One of them is currently bent, so I believe it's slowly leaking a little bit of air. And I also have to have spacers on the front, just so that I keep from rubbing up on the brakes there. I don't know if you can see those in there, but the rears I ended up having the spacers on as well, but since I don't have the fenders rolled, it was rubbing up a little bit, so I took those off until I end up replacing the wheels. I'll give you a quick look inside here. So I've got the pillar pod. I still need to get the gauges for it, so I'll eventually be doing that. Currently I've got the AEM X Series boost gauge and the AFR. This car's sitting about at 116,000 miles. So it still runs good. It doesn't have any issues. Like I said, it's a stock engine. I've also got the Pioneer head unit here, and that actually flips up. Give you a quick look of that. I believe this is the AVH 5000. I'd have to look as to what exactly it is, but it's pretty nice head unit. I can end up actually plugging in my phone. I had to get a whole little deal off of the internet for connecting my phone for the video, but I can play videos off of it. So I'll give you a quick start up here. It's not currently cold, so it won't be as good as if it were, but I'll put in a little clip of it, a cold start. Give you a little look as to the exhaust here. So it's a 3-inch Tomei catless exhaust. It looks like it's for the JDM rear bumper. So I'll this is my 2006 Evo. Really great car. Like I said, it pulls hard. On the stock turbo, it's really nice. Just with the bolt-ons, you know, making 360 wheel horsepower. Like I said, if I end up upgrading the fuel pump, I can definitely get a lot more out of it. But yeah, that's currently what I've got going on. So let me know what you guys think and what you would like to see with it in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot with this car, so if you want to be taking on that journey with me, then go ahead and hit that subscribe. Like I said, I plan to do the wheels, and I'll end up putting some coilovers on it too. It's sitting a little high at the stock height, but yeah, so let me know what you guys would like to see, and